This is gonna be my brace. This is gonna be my brace for my right leg to help keep my toes up, so I can clear the floor, the ground as I walk.
Beats by Nibs.
Hey guys, so just giving you an update. This is gonna be my brace. This is gonna be my brace for my right leg to help keep my toes up, so I can clear the floor, the ground as I walk. But we'll get into that. That's part of the new equipment that I'm going to be going home with when I leave. But I just wanted to go over with you guys 10 segments of my journey. First is, well, everything is kind of interconnected, so I'm gonna explain everything to you. When you have crazy high blood pressure like that, if you have it for a long time, it can affect your kidneys. So kidney health is optimal. Kidney function can go down. You can damage your neurons. You can affect your kidney's ability to filtrate, waste and things like that. You can affect your kidney's ability to, just release toxins, and you can get to the point where you need dialysis. Thankfully, I wasn't at that point. My kidney function did a complete turnaround, and I have really good kidney function. That's one of the main things you do have to worry about if you have high blood pressure and it goes unchecked. Kidney disease is a real thing, and you do not want to be put on dialysis. So thankfully that did not happen to me. So I've been eating foods to facilitate great kidney health, like the red grapes I was speaking about that are really healthy for your neurons, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin seeds, things of that sort. Number two, rehab itself is very strenuous. And putting my arms and my legs through a lot of tension and stress through different pieces of apparatus, walking with therapists, with and without machines, different attachments, and all kinds of things like that. It's very strenuous. You do about 3 hours a day, split into about 45 to 50-minute segments. Rehab is very strenuous. It involves all the affected body parts to get you to move the body parts like you should be. The legs, the arms, right side or left side, whatever side's affected. So you have to do a very strenuous exercises, a lot of repetition, and a lot of holding and stretching, which is necessary for the body to reacquire neuroplasticity, which I'll speak about that in a minute. So rehab is a big part of recovery, and you have to try to trick the muscle into remembering how it used to move. So that's a big part of it. Next thing is equipment. Like I said, you see, I may be leading with a wheelchair to navigate when I have to go places, but I can walk with assistance. This leg brace will be one of the pieces that I'll be leading with. So, and possibly a wheelchair, and also a grip cane of some sort. So as far as equipment, I have everything I need, even though I'll probably be able to navigate around my house without it, hopefully by the time, but I'll be sent home with 2 pieces of equipment, maybe 3. That's very important as I retrain my body to move the way it used to move. Meds is another important part. Everybody knows I'm not a big advocate of meds, but they're important. When you're in crisis state, and your blood pressure is like 261 over 100 something, because you have to initially bring it down, as fast as possible. And they were influential in doing that. Combined with a healthy diet, which you guys have seen, rest, low stress, and good hydration. They did what they were supposed to do within a week, and they brought my blood pressure down to healthy levels. So the key is to maintain that. Then you can maintain it with meds and healthy diet. Without meds and healthy diet, low stress, fasting, clean eating. It's a variety of different combinations, but whatever you got to do, you got to maintain a healthy blood pressure so it doesn't affect other organs of your body. So that's what you need. That's very important. High blood pressure itself is the reason why this happened. High blood pressure really scorched, and caused me to have the stroke. So, goal is to not have it ramp up that high anymore, and address all the body parts that were affected, and the organs and the body functions, and nourish them and rest them so optimum levels can be reattained again. Mobility is going to come through repetitious movements, similar to what I've been doing here at Rehab. Even when I go home, functional training, stretching, repetitious motor movements, and walking, bending, working each body part and joint that was affected. And mobility is the key. Can't sit still. You got to move the muscle. You got to move the joint for success, for total, recovery of mobility. So that's a big, important facet of this whole recovery. Mobility is key. Physical therapy itself is getting up every day on a schedule, getting done your wash up about 1.5 hours, getting your meals in, getting your mindset ready to work, coming in with good energy, focus, and ready to work the muscle group and the body part in the joint, no matter how hard it is, no matter if you're tired or you're feeling you just want to watch TV. It has to get done. The physical therapy has to be taken seriously. It's not a vacation. It's very hard. You got to work hard to get the results you want, to get the outcome you want, to attain full mobility eventually. And neuroplasticity is the acquired result, or is the intended result. So that the brain reminds the muscle how to move. So the brain reminds the arm, the leg, the joint, the angle, where to put itself, where its place is in time, on the floor, how far above the ground, where it needs to be, what space and time it needs to be in to pick up certain objects. Neuroplasticity is the mind and muscle, the central nervous system, connecting with the muscle, because the mind tells the arm where to move, how to move the fingers, how tight to squeeze, all of that, and all that's very important. The big culprit of this whole event is the lack of sleep. Guys, you got to get your sleep. No matter how much overtime you want to work, no matter how many jobs you got, no matter how much you want to grind, you got to get your sleep. Keep your blood pressure low, keep your alertness high, and your recovery high. For just day-to-day recovery, sleeping, recharging from the previous day, or preventing, health issues like this. Sleep is the most important thing. You cannot cut corners, and you cannot, you can't put it last. You have to prioritize it, because if you're not good, nobody else in your family will be good. You got to get your sleep. No matter what's going on in the world with Trump, P. Diddy, Brazil, Russia, the Epstein dude, no matter what's going on with Bitcoin and, money, you got to get your sleep and keep your health at an optimal level. That's important. The last thing is gratitude. This whole experience, this is number 10, showing me gratitude. I have immense gratitude and appreciation for what people go through every day. The physical therapist, patients here, I've been surrounded by a wealth of wisdom, learning, where I went wrong and how to correct situations, and teaching them in the process. They've also learned from me in my stay here. But having gratitude and being thankful for life, being thankful for movement, and not taking it for granted like we all do. Not taking life for granted, not taking being able to go to the gym and throw around weight for granted, being able to cook, drive, walk, dance, ride a bike, have gratitude for the people around you and the blessings and the abilities that you've been given by God. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to support the YouTube channel. Blessings and shout out to everybody who reached out to me by way of text, social media, phone, or visitation. I thank you all and I love you. Stay strong. Keep you guys updated. Mannys Fitness Fortress. Fitness is king.